Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my number. Oh yeah. Hey, I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid.
Up next for the Bulls, playing just over 500 ball the last 10 outings, but they think they can play even better. Up next on 2K Sports. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Thunder in at the 3 slot. Giddey passes to White. Dosunmu outside. Got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Here's Maverick. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And we're about a minute into the first. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. White for 3. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Maverick. 35 points his last game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Maverick's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Giddey. Williams with it. Dosunmu outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Vucevic. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
To the away team.
Gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's the Beast. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Dosunmu for 3. And it's Maverick with a rebound. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside White. Dosunmu outside. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 31. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Giddey. Knocked away. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Maverick. Launches it. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. Left side, Williams. Back to White. And here is Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. Out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
Giddey passes to Williams. Looking to end the run. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Williams.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. Here's Mr. Incredible. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. Fourth, the Bulls.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Now here's Vucevic. 15 in his last outing. White on the wing, beyond the arc, and no good. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Tipped. Here's the beast. Oh, Williams with the block. White looking it over. Outside Giddey, pass to Dosunmu. Now here's White. The D's right on him.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From deep. The shot by Maverick, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Yep, that one goes.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to the beast. No good. Unable to win this run.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Vucevic finds Giddey. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Chicago timeout call. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen? You should watch the best moves. Let's go. Let's see it moves. Everybody get down.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Take a look at the visitors here. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. The Sumu for 3. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Big Daddy's shot is good.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And there's the screen. Sumu outside. 5 on the clock. The kick out to White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Maverick. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Thunder, the pass to Maverick. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Maverick's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Oh, misses the dunk.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Pass to the Beast. Fade away. Chicago grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Pass to Giddey. His first shot coming late. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Here's Big Daddy. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
And the visitors call time here.
Fans, get excited. It's time for your 3-1
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Tiny passes to Maverick. Here's Tiny. And there's the lob. White with a steal. Thunder. The putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside White. Williams from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Gone 7 of 16 so far. Pass to Tiny. They set the pick. Here's Mr. Incredible, covered by Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Maverick. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Now here's Jones. Williams with the screen. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. And again, Chicago, no good. Gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Tiny passes to Thunder. Here's Maverick. From behind the arc. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered. That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Herter gets the bucket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And you look at Matas Buzelis, size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who will keep things moving. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Collins passes to Herter. Offline with a 3. Shooting around 40% early on here. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Number 32.
1:43 left in the first quarter here. Up top, White. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Tiny. Plenty of space. That shot off.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
On the wing, Jones.
Away team foul.
And the Bulls making a change here. Giddy's checked in.
4th team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 3, Josh Giddey.
1:04 left to play in the first. To the middle. Clock at 6. Intercepted. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And stolen by Herder. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Number 32. First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kevin Herder. Shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Herder. 41 seconds left in the first. Here's Slim. No made baskets yet. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Pass to Giddey. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Number 1, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses. Now Herder. The 17-footer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. We've got Buzelis, Kevin Herder out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Giddey in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Pass to the Beast. And there's a pick. Driving in. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, number 3. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Herder. Here's Buzelis. 6 to shoot. Collins passes to Jones. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Thunder. Here's the Beast. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Herder. Outside Giddey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. One shot.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Here's Big Daddy. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Number 13. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. Jones with the ball. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Collins outside. Pass to Herder. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's the Beast. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
At the line for the away team, number 3. One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's time to get loud for your incredible. Get loud.
While we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at White. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Josh Giddey.
That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
A deep three. The shot by Maverick, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Thunder. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The Beast, good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 5. Here's Giddey. That one no good. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Thunder. Big Daddy. It's good on the putback.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to Collins. Now Herder. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Number 1, the Bulls.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And he knocks down the first one. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Jones. So hits one and misses one at the line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Big Daddy. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot. Herder with it. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's the Beast. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Number 3 at the line for 1.
One shot.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And here's Giddey. He's got 10. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Maverick. Puts up a deep 3. He buries it from 3. Maverick's got 13 now.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Outside Giddey. It's stolen. And the visitors call time here.
Fans for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Herder. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Bulls, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
When I look at Chicago, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Outside White. It's deflected.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Maverick. Cans it with nobody near him. Maverick's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Now here's Giddey. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. The Sunmu for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Maverick, the pass to the Beast. Here's Mr. Incredible, covered by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Maverick. Pulls it. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. White finds Williams. Dosunmu outside. The 3 is up. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's the Beast. 13 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Maverick. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Maverick's got 18 points in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside, Williams. It's Vucevic, high post. It's 2-on-1. Here's Big Daddy. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Big Daddy's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Pass to White. Back to Dosunmu. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu, the pass to White. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Big Daddy grabs a board. Big Daddy's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's the Beast, defended by Jones. Here's Maverick. Sinks it from distance. Maverick's got 21 points in the game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. Now Dosunmu. He's got 6. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And that one falls for Vucevic.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Second free throw, no good.
You love a big man like Vucevic. puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Offensive rebound. Basket counts. Big Daddy's got 7 now in this quarter.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's Vucevic, high post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic is a lot to handle. Does a great job drawing that contact.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And that one falls for Vucevic. And so Vucevic nails both of them. Got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Maverick. 21 points in the game. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Maverick. And they call an illegal screen here. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Number 0.
Bulls trail by 15. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Here's the pick. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Outside Jones. He shoots it. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to the Beast. Oh, there's the alley. Dosunmu outside. Now here's Williams. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Maverick. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 20. One shot.
One shot.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 18. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dosunmu outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Dosunmu's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Up by 16. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of them.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Bulls trail by 16. And it's Thunder in at small forward. It's Vucevic, high post. Pass to White. With the teardrop. Blocked. Out to the wing. Maverick, the pass to Thunder. Here's the Beast. Williams defending. Here's Maverick. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Mr. Incredible. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Mr. Incredible passes to Big Daddy. Here's Mr. Incredible, covered by Vucevic. Yep, that one's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Bulls shooting only 42%. Outside Giddey. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Now that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. There's a screen. The Beast passes to Maverick. Here's Big Daddy. Misses the 3. The Bulls trail by 15. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And the basket by Dosunmu.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Maverick, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Maverick, 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Maverick's got 27 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to the Beast. Here's Thunder. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Big Daddy's got 12.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
It's Vucevic, high post. He's got 12. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to the Beast. Here's Big Daddy. Williams defending. Here's Big Daddy. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls.
Timeout, timeout.
17-point game. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here are some of the best rebounders at the point guard spot from this year's rookie class. Josh Giddey, number 1.
Amazing. I mean, owning the glass isn't something a point guard typically does, but he's been special in that area.
You know, he really has built a reputation as a point guard who can do a lot of the little things you don't usually get from that position. And right at the forefront is his rebounding ability. He can more than hold his own in the paint.
Pass to Williams. Outside White. They set the pick. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
They're looking at a lot of road contests in the next stretch, but this squad has been very good away from home, and I think that continues.
On defense, the visiting team. White with it. He's got 5. Counted from distance. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. Mavericks got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Bulls trail by 17. Right wing. Vucevic in the post. That's tipped. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Giddey passes to White. Dosunmu outside. They set the screen. Takes a three. And it's Maverick with a rebound. Mavericks got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thunder. Soft touch off the glass. Thunder's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Dosunmu outside. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. The shot comes out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The Beast passes to Mr. Incredible. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Give him 8 points now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside White. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic with it. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Here's Thunder. 6 points for him. Here's Maverick. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Right side, Williams. Outside Giddey. White for 3. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Thunder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Patrick Williams.
It goes on Patrick Williams.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 31. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Ellis is checked in for Williams. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Bulls trail by 21. White, the pass to Vucevic. Dosunmu on the wing. He's got 11. Up top, White. Pass to Vucevic. Thunder grabs the board. Gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu, left side. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep. Another three for Chicago.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And the visitors call time here.
Timeout, away team. And to the floor, it's your 3-1-2 crew.
Gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Tiny passes to Thunder. Here's Maverick. Pass to Thunder. Here's Tiny. Giddey defends. And that's going to be a travel.
Chicago ball.
Pick by Vucevic. To the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
2. Shooting 1.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Right side, White. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Maverick. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Mr. Incredible. Nails the baby hook. Mr. Incredible's got 9 points now in the second half.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Chicago has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And here's Giddey. 14 points for him. Now here's Vucevic. Clock at 6. Back to Giddey. From downtown. No good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Count it.
What agility. I love how he gets the defender off balance, breaks his ankles, and drills the shot.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Pass to Buzelis. Will it go? Thunder grabs a board. Thunder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Tiny. Thunder, the pass to Maverick. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Herter comes in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for Giddey.
Collins. Kevin Herter. Trey Jones.
Here's Tiny. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, number 4, taking 2 shots.
First one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Collins outside. Jones from outside. Doesn't go that time. Gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half.
2 minutes.
From the right block, uses the glass that time. It's good. He's got 7.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Herter. He's guarded closely. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Oh, hey! How about that?
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones sets a screen. White for 3. On target from range. White's got 14 points for the game.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Bulls shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Pass to Herter. And the layup falls.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Tiny. 5 points in the game. Here's Mr. Incredible. Here's Maverick. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts up a 3. Jones grabs the board. Outside Herter. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Kevin Herter, Bruce Ellis out there with Zach Collins. And it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jones in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Maverick. Lets it fly. Offensive board. Thunder, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Maverick. Herter defending. Maverick. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Now Giddey. Pass to Herter. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
For 3, Collins. Collins with another miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Herter. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, number 42. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Outside Herter. Dosunmu, right side. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. To the wing on the left. Pass to Thunder. Takes it inside.
Oh! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Collins finds Herter. He got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Here's the teardrop. That one goes. Count it. Thunder's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Herter. And here's Giddey. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
That one's off.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
He hits the second from the line. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Collins. Now Herter. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
There's a screen. Outside Giddey. Dosunmu on the wing. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage. Got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Maverick, the pass to the Beast. Here's Thunder. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Thunder's got 15 points in just the second half.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Giddey. Up top, Collins. Right side, Herter. Here we go. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Dosunmu with it. Pass to Giddey. Inside. Snatched away. Here's the Beast. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Collins, and it's Kobe White in for Herter. And so here is Chicago. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. There's a screen. Launches a three. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Here's Maverick. Here's Mr. Incredible. Covered by Vucevic. Here's Mr. Incredible. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
For the away team, number 42, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Giddey. Shot clock at 5. That one's off. His 3rd miss out of 8 tries. Gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Pass to Williams. Dosunmu outside. Vucevic with it. Shoots a fadeaway. The offensive rebound. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Vucevic has got 19 points.
Anytime someone can knock down mid-range Jays, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
Gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the 4th quarter. Here's Tiny. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
The visitors with the ball. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Down low. Here's Mr. Incredible.
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Dosunmu outside. Back to Giddey. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Tiny. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Chicago has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. White for 3. Not going to go that time. gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Tiny passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's Mr. Incredible, covered by Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mr. Incredible's got 28.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Pass to Williams. Dosunmu outside. There's the three. The shot, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Tiny. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dosunmu goes in. And that one good. Dosunmu's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
One shot.
One shot.
.50 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Tiny. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Mr. Clutch. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock.
Chicago foul. Kobe White. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 32. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dosunmu for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Outside Giddey. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.